Hey guys, Kamroni's name, and today, Super Mario Sunshine is the game. Last time, we went through Bianco Hills and got quite a few number of stars done. I think we had 4 to be exact. And in this episode, we're going to be going back to Bianco Hills to get some more progress done. Which, by the way, you don't need to spray the M every single time. So, by the way, if you have F.L.U.D. going while you jump into the M, F.L.U.D. he won't spray water, but he'll just do this like really weird thing with his mouth, and it looks kind of weird with no water coming out of it. Anyways, episode 5, P.D. Piranha Strikes Back. So it's kind of like a part 2 to our last encounter with him. And it looks like he's taking a nice little snooze, and he has the same little Z's coming from his face as Mario does. This guy is obviously distressed about what's going on, I think. Oh, how horrible. I thought we were done with this stuff. I don't even know. I don't even want to open my eyes and see all the slime. Oh, you're worried about the slime, not P.D. Piranha. Well, I guess he is asleep. He's not really harming anybody. So... And this one, like I said, we're going to be going back to Bianco Hills. We're going to take on this mission and a few others. I'm really excited for the secret mission we have later. By excited, I mean like partially loathing the mission we have later. It's going to be pretty tough, but oh well, that's fine. Now this right over here, I don't believe we've encountered one of these yet. You're going to see these boxes lying around. They're transparent. This is one of my nozzles. Oh, you cannot use it yet. It's only a hologram. So eventually we'll get to the point where we get new nozzles for F.L.U.D. But we're not quite to that point yet. Right now we're still with the hovering nozzle and the spraying nozzle. But we'll definitely get to that point. Now before we go over here to do what we need to do, I'm just going to clean up the area a little bit. Because goobles are gonna arise from the goop, and it just makes things sticky and bleh. Let's go ahead and clean this guy up before one of these comes along. They're actually really annoying. Okay, woo, you saved me. Thanks a bundle. Yeah, I'm not going to get anything from them. They're kind of annoying. Aside from the purpose the reason why they're here. They're called poinks. You can see where they get the name from. They're cute little piglets. What you're going to want to do is you can go into first person by pressing first person by pressing Y. You can shoot it that way. That's a pretty easy way to shoot it. Or you don't have to go into first person. It's whatever you want to do. If you want to keep them away, you can kind of just spray them and they'll go away. But after you wake up P.D. Piranha, he's going to fly around. You never thought you'd see that thing flying, but nope. Somehow he flies. I really want to know the aerodynamics of how P.D. Piranha flies. It's quite interesting. Let's go ahead and dive right off the mountain. Or not, that can be dangerous. So he's going to fly around this area right over here near the windmills. Now what you're going to want to do is look up, and surprisingly, F.L.U.D. will be able to reach all the way up there. You're going to want to spray him. I highly doubt it actually happens, that you actually can reach that far, but whatever. The game says I just hit P.D. Piranha. Now you're going to see these right over here. You just want to go ahead and take them out because they'll attack you while you're trying to attack P.D. Piranha. And instead of the head roll, P.D. Piranha will give a little twister that'll go around him a few times. And that'll throw you up in the air, just like you just saw if you're not careful. Anyways, he's no different than before, except now he flies and he vomits goop more easily. If you don't spray him out of the sky, he'll vomit a big pile of goop right to where you are, and you will take damage. So watch out for that. But he's going to find a spot, just like right over here. He's going to stop, and then that's when we're going to want to spray him out of the sky. Yep, right there. Highly doubt I sprayed him, but apparently the game says I did. Now, this area right over here is an annoying location. Oh, and the sucky thing with the goobles is that they'll attack you while you're trying to fill them up with water. But if you only fill them up partially the first time, you'll get another opportunity to fill them up in just a moment. But that's why it's a good idea to go ahead and clean up the goop around the area, and watch out for these twisters. Because especially if you get hit by the twister the last time around, it'll throw you up in the air, and then you won't have a chance. There you go. You won't have a chance to fill P.D. Piranha up completely with water. Anyways, now there's also some more points right over here to take care of. I suppose if we want to, I guess, get your Okay, what I was about to say sounded really bad. I'm glad I did not finish that sentence. And then he's going to come right over here as well. So, I remember as a speedrunner, the location to where he, goes is actually semi-random. Well, it is random. It's one of the few random things about Super Mario Sunshine that you have to get lucky with if you're a speedrunner. So a lot of speedrunners really loathe this area, fun fact, because it's kind of just luck as to where P.D. Piranha cycles out. Oh, and he has a head roll as well, excuse me. It's funny seeing him do the head roll out here, at least in my opinion. It's weird seeing P.D. Piranha, I guess, not in the wild, but seeing him out and about. It's really weird. Imagine you're taking a nice walk through the windmills, and then P.D. Piranha comes around the corner, you know what I mean? This is kind of a weird thing. Alright. What? No way. Come on, I totally had that. That's not fair. Oh, I gotta let him make another twister again, I suppose. These goobles are really annoying. Normally goobles don't give me this hard of a time. Please open your mouth again. Pretty cool though how you can form a little twister like that. It's really nice. It looks like some kind of like grass attack like animation from Pokemon, you know? Like you were to use a grass type move, like with the blades of grass that were flying around within the tornado. That's what it reminds me of. Anyways, round pound, and a third time, Lux of the Charm. You, sir, are taken care of, and now you're just a pile of goop. And if you come right over here, I think I've wasted too much time now. The star's gonna be somewhere right over here. You can see Mario running mid cutscene. It's gonna be right over here. I was trying to like go over here and be right where the star was, because I can do that, but if I'm kind of lucky. But anyways, shine. Oh, and sorry, I guess I'll show this off right here. It's going to keep on showing us this opening cutscene of this big pile of goop over there. It obviously wants us to go take care of that. We might get to it in this episode, depending on how time goes, but that'll be towards the end if we do. Anyways, back into the mystical magical M for episode 6, Bianco Hills, The Secret of the Dirty Lake. Anytime you get the word secret in a title in Super Mario Sunshine of one of the episodes, you got a secret mission on your hands, and some very nasty platforming to take care of. I say nasty platforming, but it's actually quite fun. I mean, I have a really big love-hate relationships with the secret missions in Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, they really are difficult, which, you know, for people who say, like, oh, F.L.U.D. takes all the difficulty out of this game, I mean, those are some really tough missions, so I really don't know what they're talking about. I mean, it's not a complaint I have whatsoever. I mean, I don't think, in my opinion, it hurts the gameplay as much as it does enhance it for this game. It just works really well. But that's just my opinion, you know, an opinion of one of many. Again, blue coin right there. We're not going to worry about it quite yet. What we're just going to do, which is come all the way over here, which if you notice, one of the fastest ways to get around this game is just to dive and then press A to jump on back. Now, I don't know if you've actually seen one of these boxes that weren't faded, but if you saw right over there, way over there a few moments ago, there was a red box in the distance. That would have given us a certain nozzle. And if you want to switch back to your hover nozzle, you can find a blue box just like that and switch on back. It also refills your water tank. So, that being said, we really don't need that other nozzle. What we're going to do, this is at least my preferred method of getting over here. It's kind of annoying with the camera angles, but just a spin jump, go as far as we can, hover nozzle over to the logs. Because as we saw in the opening animation, where we want to go is right over here. And if you were to fall into this water right here, which apparently standing right here in the water isn't hurting us, but being down there, if you were to be in the water, it wouldn't like be insta-kill or anything. I mean, well, obviously it's not insta-kill, but it wouldn't just like keep bopping you all over again. You would get hurt, you'd have a few seconds to swim around and get yourself out of the water before you take more damage. Now, this right over here is a box that isn't faded, and it is going to give us you got the turbo nozzle. Press R and hold zoom. Now, sadly, we're not really in a good place for me to show this off. I mean, it really sucks we get it right here, but you're going to kind of, hopefully, I'll be able to show you what it does. You hold R. There you go. You can just barely see it. You can blast around really quickly. It's pretty cool. It is a fun way to go around the island and to get around, but you can get around at least. I mean, I don't know which is faster. Getting around with the hover nozzle. Getting around with the. Oh my goodness! They just said the name of it. That nozzle, the one that makes you go faster, or if it's faster just to spray F.L.U.D. and to dive. To me, I think spraying F.L.U.D. and diving is just as quick, if not quicker, but that's just me. You're going to have these flipping panels right over here. Now, the best way, at least in my opinion, to take care of these... Oh, no. I'm failing really badly. Aww. Just as I'm telling you guys about the best way to take care of the panels, I'm falling off of them. I'm clearly a very well-qualified Let's Player to tell you about this game. Yeah, believe it or not, I really did used to speedrun this game. I actually, you know, I think I still had the speedrun available on my channel to be viewed. If I remember to, I'll put a link in the description of this video if you want to go view my my personal best time, but it's not good at all. At least not in my opinion. It could be a lot better, but it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Anyways, I like to do the spin jumps to get around these platforms. That's my preferred way, because while you're in the air, you can kind of tilt your nozzle a little bit as to what direction you want to go. So if you make a bad jump, or not the perfect jump, you can kind of adjust a little bit in midair. But I like the spin jump a lot. Clearly, I've been using it quite a bit. In fact, I never knew about the spin jump, or I think I probably knew about it, but I never really utilized it until I began speedrunning this game. And I just like the spin jump a lot. It's just really nice. But if you were to stay on this little block right over here long enough, it would eventually disappear. Or, never mind, I thought it would. It actually just goes back the other way. And the fastest way to get across the ears is to dive and press A. You can get around really quickly that way. These rotating blocks can actually be really annoying because sometimes you can be doing the right thing, but you just kind of go up at just a little bit of the wrong angle, and Mario will slide off the cube on his butt. And then that'll be the end of it. So you gotta, don't be too hasty when climbing this cube, otherwise you can meet your end. Now, if you let the panels down, they were hard. Oh boy, my palms are getting sweaty already. Like, I'm already getting kind of nervous about this. So I like doing this. This is me personally. Then ground pound, just kind of quickly land. This is my preferred way. And the great thing about the spin jump is you can cover some really good distances. At least, I think that's probably the farthest you can go with a jump if you use the spin jump right. But anyways, that being said, shine. My heart's actually pounding out of my chest. Oh man, this is stressful. Bianco Hills, Episode 7, Shadow Mario on the Loose. One of the biggest jokes of a star, or of a shine, I should say, in this game. So if you guys remember at the very beginning when we were chasing after Shadow Mario with F.L.U.D., we get to do it, but in a different area. It's completely new. It's really fun, right? No, I'm not a big fan of these. To me, they're just kind of boring. You can really take care of Shadow Mario really quickly. If you follow him right at the right distance and you just spray him constantly, you can get him done pretty quick. I say as he runs away. I don't think I've seen, I mean, I'm sure you probably can get him taken care of on that strip right there, but it's kind of hard to get him done that quick. But he'll run into you if you're not careful. When he runs into you, it stuns you, and then it's annoying. But basically all you do is you chase after him and you spray him with F.L.U.D., and that's about it. Oh no, please don't run into me. I was just talking about how easy you were, but there you go. Erg! I remember this! And that one Pianta is just staring over there, like, minding his own business. He's just kind of, like, strolled upon, like, some kind of fight, and he's like, oh, what did I walk into? Yeah, we literally got that in, like, under a minute. That's crazy. He's walking through our cutscene, like Mario's in there at the camera lady. He's like, look at what I got, and the Pianta's like, everyday life, just walking through, and nothing to see here. Alright, for the final episode of Bianco Hills, Episode 8, The Red Coins of the Lake. I don't want to give anything away, but I will say this is the final episode of Bianco Hills, but it's not the final shine of Bianco Hills, but you'll see later. And the red coins is another kind of series of missions you could do in an area. You collect red coins for a shine, and there is 8 red coins every time you do this. So it's the red coins of the lake though, so we're going to have to do some traveling, go right over here, over to the lake. But this area is really pretty. It's one of my favorite areas of the game. First areas of the game usually aren't bad for me, but it's rare that the first area of any game is one of my favorites. But I really, really like Bianco Hills. It's just really nice to me. I mean, I don't know why. That was weird. It's just nice because it's kind of like a little, it's a little, I guess like a small town within, like on the island. Why am I doing this? And it's just kind of its own little thing, and it's really pretty, and it's green, and there's like windmills everywhere, and it's nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one over here. Now, we saw that red box in the distance earlier, but now we're actually going to go get a chance to go get it and see what it's all about. So, spin and land on it. You don't have to ground pound on it, but anyways, if you do that, you will get the rocket nozzle. Power up with R and blast off. So, if you hold R, you will go really high. It's very good for reaching, like, I guess, high heights, and there's very important areas later in the game where this is used, and it's quite helpful. But in typical use, I mean, like, it's useful and needed for a lot of situations, or for quite a few, but it's not my favorite nozzle in the game. I don't know, I like the hover nozzle, and I don't know, like, I don't. Very nice. I was just talking about how I not a big fan of the hover nozzle, the rocket nozzle, but I'm about to take that back because I'm getting ready to kind of skip right around what I was just at. But the one thing about the rocket nozzle is it takes quite a bit of water, as you can see, so don't just kind of use it completely free at will. Try to limit your uses of it, especially if you're going at kind of like a high obstacle course like we're getting ready to go. But you can get definitely a few good uses out of it. Now right over here, these are wire traps. Watch out for those. You will see a few of them. They will move at different speeds, and they deal you damage. right over here in the power lines is, I guess, is what this is. I mean, there's wire traps and there's electricity or electric-looking things running through this line. I'm guessing it's a power line, even though we're walking on it, which, I mean, birds, they sit on power lines and they're fine because they're not making any kind of connection to the ground, so it doesn't hurt them. So I suppose it won't hurt us. Now, the wind spirits are so annoying when you're up here. I'm gonna get a pokey right over here. Let's see if we can go ahead and jump on you. Nope, maybe. Now, if you are to fall, you can just hop on right back up and go through the power lines. It's really not as dramatic as I was making it out to be. I mean, it's truly fine. There you go, just like that. We're back up to the top pretty much. Actually, we're further ahead than where we were. That's quite all right. So, actually, is there one right up here? I think there is, maybe? No, I don't have my camera angle quite right. We've already got 4 out of the 8. That's definitely not bad. Let's go right over here. But these areas are really fun to navigate, in my opinion. It's really cool being so high up and just looking how far down below the ground is. Please leave me alone, Wind Spirit. I really don't like you. But one thing that I was trying to say is that some of these wire traps move at different speeds, so do be aware of that. There's one that was down there that was moving really quickly, so be careful about that one. Now, there is one more right over here that's high up in the sky. Okay, let's not fall, please. There's one more over here that I want to get taken care of, that I want to grab before we head back down. So let's just kind of move on over, and if you can kind of move your joystick around in the air and get this, get the timing right. And I like to ground pound right before I land just to ensure that I don't take any fall damage. And if you see where your shadow is, you can ground pound at the moment you see where your shadow is where you want it to be, and you can kind of guarantee you landing the spot that you want to. So looking at the shadows is pretty useful for platforming. Now, I see one red coin. Yeah, I see a red coin right down there, and there has to be another one that's down there. Oh yeah, there is. It's just a little too far away for us to see right now. Let's see, we're gonna jump, and look how high up we are. It's crazy. And dive. And if this is real diving, Mario would have just like gone through this and hit his neck at the bottom most likely, which is kind of dark now that I think about me saying that. I'm sorry. Right over here, we have, ooh, what are they called? They are called Skeeters. That's right. Skeeters are also present in the Mario Galaxy game, but they look quite different in Super Mario Sunshine. I don't know if this is their first appearance or not. It's probably not. I'm probably just being really dumb. But yeah, they're pretty annoying in this game. But what's kind of cool about them is if you can time it just right. I like to show off what I'm talking about. If you are, please come over here. I want to show them what I'm talking about. If you were, nope. If you were to find a way to jump on one, let's see. Please come over here. Okay, I'm apparently being really dumb because I thought I remembered. Yeah, I'm positive I'm remembering the right thing. Oh, I guess not. Okay, let's get out. Let's just get this before I lose my life. I was almost positive you could jump on them and they would like spring you up in the air, but apparently I'm remembering something different, I guess. I don't know. I'm almost positive. Like, there's no way. I'm trying to jump on them right now, but it's not really working. Like, I'm trying to hop right on it. Yeah, it's not. That's interesting. It was dealing me damage, so I'll have to do some research into that later, make sure I know what I'm talking about. But you guys saw with this, I want to call it a star. This is not Mario Galaxy. It's weird because like when I play Mario Galaxy, I have the problem of calling the stars shines, and when I play this game, I have a problem of calling the shines stars. So I don't know. I wish they wouldn't change the name, but it makes sense to call them shines for this game. So actually, I kind of like the fact that they have like a more unique identity rather than just stars like all the other Mario games. So yeah, I kind of like that. I take it back. But see, this is why I love the hover nozzle, because I can just maneuver around a lot easier. But it's fine. This will work. We're just gonna go right up here and dive right in. All right. And I don't know where we are in terms of the actual video length, but we had to be pretty far along. And I wanted to keep the episodes on this Let's Play a little bit shorter. But as you can see, as we're getting more shines, the sun line is coming along a little bit more. So eventually this entire place will be engulfed in sun, and it'll be really pretty. I mean, you can just tell the difference of how things look between, I guess, the shadow, between all the shade, and then the sun. It just looks a lot brighter and a lot better with the sun. So eventually we'll have this entire place encased in the sun. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Next time, Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. We're going to head over, and we're going to take care of this pile of goop right over here and unlock a new thing. So I didn't want to give it away. So thank you guys for watching. I've been Kamronni, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.